What's It's Friday afternoon, and I'm so excited that you guys decided to drop by again, man.
Hype me up.
Y'all know I need that like a crackhead need a pipe. Come on, man. Stop acting brand new, man. Real talk, bro. Another thing I want to tell y'all is yesterday I was leaving voice comments. I didn't even know you could do that until yesterday. So first 20 comments, I'm going to leave a personal voice message to your comments. So if you want that, just, cool.
And again, another one bites the dust. How many videos am I going to have to make to tell you if you don't look like me, but you think because you're not black, it's not going to happen to you? It's going to happen to you. And the irony is your proximity to whiteness is never going to save you, and the call is always going to come from inside the house. Let's not forget that just a week and a half ago, they found a 19-year-old Latino boy hanging outside of a police department in Washington, D.C. We will never like you. We will never accept you. We will use you. We will abuse you. And then we will toss you aside. She's a dead woman walking. Dang. If she'll get drunk and get on Instagram on somebody else's page and talk like this, do you imagine what she says within the police department with other officers? So now they're thinking if she'll yap, she'll yap. So we need to worry about that. We'll never protect you. We'll never choose you. And you are not safe with us.
Let me give it a hand clap to this white lady. Shout out to this white lady. Because, we try to tell other groups that same thing. They dismiss us, but I guess they'll take it a lot more coming from a real white woman, right?
I think they special, bro.
She said that they would never let you on the team. They will use you, they will abuse you, and toss you to the side. And that's exactly what they have been doing to all you other groups. See, Black Americans is the only one that have been telling you from the beginning, them people don't like you, bro. Them people don't like you at all. We've been telling y'all this because you know why? We know them. We know them like the back of our hand. But you thought that, man, maybe it's just I'm a little light skinned. Maybe they'll laugh at me if I say some anti-black racism or anti-black slurs. I'm on the club. I'm on the team. And then when Trump gets in office, now they want ICE to come ride down on you. The same people you were laughing with, now they're cheering for you to get deported.
Yep.
And then when them same white people that you went buddy up with, now you're coming over here to the FBAs and saying, hey, brother, black and brown, like, You was over there with Connor and them. You were laughing, calling us names, right?
Yep.
You were saying the N-word more than the white person was. Now since he turned on you and cast you to the side, now you want some solidarity? No. That's just not how that's going to work. Because Black America got to respect ourselves. If we come to your rescue, that proves that we're weak, that we can't stand on our own 2 feet for our own community, and that day is done. We're going to stand on 10 toes down for Black America.
Yo, I'm not going to lie to y'all, man. When I was in high school, I was real cool with a lot of Spanish dudes at one school. I went to a lot of schools because we moved every time the rent was due, but I got cool with some Spanish cats, and I got a picture of some dudes that I was really tight with, like 12th grade year and everything like that. And like, man, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. Most of them dudes, not the ones that I'm gonna show y'all a picture of, because I don't really keep up with them no more. But man, most of the Spanish dudes I know that I was cool with, bro, I swear they want to be white so fucking bad, dog. I can't even deal with them no more. It ain't no hard feelings towards them. But man, they done turned into some good old boys, man. It's like, damn, bro. I know the real you. This ain't you. You putting on a front. And I understand you got to get your money and everything like that. But nah, you going crazy with it now. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the ones that never switched up, though, dog. Because a lot of y'all was cool with black folks. And then we got older and y'all started to see that if you assimilate with white folks, you can move up the corporate ladder quicker and you get favoritism and all that kind of stuff. Oh, he's one of the good ones. Yeah, that type of shit, man. Crazy work.
Never be white. As much as you, a fellow Latino, wants to be in proximity to whiteness, you will never be white. You will never be chosen in that way. As much as you think that you are better than undocumented Latinos because your family came here the right way, or because you're second generation or third generation, or because you either forgot or unaware of the foundation of this country and the fact that immigrants from Europe came here, stole the land from indigenous people, and then literally stole people, and forced them to be slaves, forced them to do labor. So when you think that you want to be in proximity to whiteness because you consider yourself better, think about that. Think about that there is internalized racism in our own community, how there is anti-blackness in our own community, how there is colorism in our own community. Think about those things, because no human being is better than the other because they think that because they have papers that they are better than another human being. A human being is a human being. So let me remind you that you will never be white.
Bro, there are so many Spanish people, Hispanic people that I went to school with that I see the posts that they say, be like, man, I don't give a fuck about them people, man. I came here the right way. Fuck them. Get it how I live. All right, cool. That's an argument for another day. But when I hear what he just said, I know a lot of them just like that. They really think they special. They think they white, man. You're not, bro. You're Hispanic, dog. When shit hit the fan, ain't gonna be nice for you, bro.
The Latino community tried to come at us when everything started happening with the ICE raids. And now look, we have Latino people who are trying to fight us in the comments, fight other black people in the comments for calling out the consistent racism and anti-blackness within the Latino community on the heels of this Ashley Gonzalez video that has popped up, the sheriff from Houston that went on a racist rant. We saw how y'all played in Jasmine Crockett's face. We saw how these online white leftists acted when black people were calling out the fact that it was wrong that Mandami's wife, even though I fuck with Mandami, I like Mandami, but his wife had those anti-black and racist tweets, and how we just need to get over it.
Guess what, though? Mandami, if his wife said that and he knew about it, bro, the apple don't fall too far from the tree. You know, I ain't gonna lie to you. Y'all remember what the Hispanic people was doing at the University of Houston? They was firing black people, giving black people the boot for no reason, and then hiring people who look like them. You remember that? I did a video about it. Go look that up. Just type in Houston on my channel. You gonna find it.
I will never forget how y'all acted with us when we said, you know what, we're going to take a rest. And even some other black creators on this app, some who I really enjoy their social and political commentary. And, you know, some were giving us grace and they understood and they were trying to talk about the nuance and the bigger picture of everything and how we shouldn't rest. I get that. But some of y'all were being very disrespectful. And we have seen time and time again that we were right. That we were right. These people are in the comments of black creators who are from Texas or from LA or from Arizona, 3 places which I have lived in. All 3 places. I live in LA now, and talked about their experience with anti-blackness and racism from the Latino community. Latino people are in the comments right now telling black people that they shouldn't say that. Don't generalize us all. But y'all are under the comments of black people, but not under the comments of the Latino people who are agreeing with Ashley Gonzalez. They're in the comments, in the videos that you're commenting under. There are Latino people saying, oh, I agree with her, but you're not going back and forth with them. You're going back and forth with the creator or the other black people in the comments. You got this poor white trash using black people for rage bait, talking about black proms and hood proms. Y'all had a lot to say, a lot of disparaging and mean things to say to the black community when they said, we're going to rest because y'all are playing in our faces. And continuously, we have seen time and time again that we were right.
Yeah, man, my little girl got a home girl that's Spanish, and it's just like, I hope it works out, because most of my Spanish friends I have no goddamn contact with anymore, bro. Dead ass serious. Because what the fuck we gonna talk about at this point, bro? I see the things you post. I see how you move. Me and you ain't got nothing in common no more. You know what I'm saying? Even some of the white boys that I went to school with who was cool, they used to sag their pants like us. They used to put slashes in their eyebrow. They had the earrings. They was the chains. They wanted to be black so bad. Them boys done turned their life around, bro. They said, nah, man, we can't do that no more. And them MAGA boys now too, bro. You know, it's like, damn, dog. Everybody be switching up these days.
Never be a part of the white community, okay? And let me hold your hand while I say this. You will never be a part of the white community. No matter how whitewashed you are, no matter if you don't speak your native language, no matter if you don't have an accent, no matter if you get your steak medium rare, you will never be part of the white community.
Bro, one of the guys that I'm talking about right now, he always posts like these extremely rare steaks on there, like oof. And then with the boys, and it'd be nothing but like those. Just look at one of those Drewski skits when he be like how the white frat boys be. That's all he hang out with, dog. But back in the day, he wanted to be a hood Spanish dude, bro. Soon as he got in that real world and started, you know what I'm saying, going to corporate America and all that kind of stuff, he started switching up, dog. He even talk different now. I'm like, oh, you so fake, bro. And you know, y'all niggas start talking a certain type of way because it makes you safe. Let's just call a spade a spade. I know so many hood niggas that started talking a crazy, like code switching like crazy. You don't have to sound white to sound articulate, because I'm gonna show you the difference. You could play a clip of someone like Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, Barack Obama speaking very articulately, and they still sound black. What I call talking white is when you, yeah, how are you guys doing? Yeah, that was great. Over the weekend, we had gymnastics, we had baseball. You know, Connor, he's in a travel team. How are you and the wife, bro? You know, that's talking white. I don't give a shit what you tell me. That's talking white. You could have said the same thing in your native tongue. Stop playing with me, bro. Y'all know when people say you talk white, you know what the hell that mean.
I myself am Mexican, my husband is white, and the privilege that comes with that, for him, never for me, for him, everything that he doesn't understand. And I don't understand like Hispanics that are just so openly against their own people. I don't get that. I mean, like my son, I am raising him fully rooted in the fact that he knows he's Mexican and he will never be ashamed of that. A lot of people that support different thoughts that don't align with them and what they look like there's a lot of self-hatred in that. There's a lot of lack of self-acceptance. My sister-in-law is white, my husband is white, we are surrounded by white people all the time, and we will never be part of that community. It's insane to me when people shit on their own culture and their own people. And that's just the reality that we live in today.
Yo, man, I know I be going on these tangents and shit like that, but dog, now that I really like, because I haven't thought about these Spanish cats like our friendship in a long time, but I remember a lot of them, their family racist as fuck, bro. It is what it is, dog. Some of them people, I couldn't go inside their house because they was, you know, and I was too young and dumb to be like, well, shit, if your people don't accept me, then I ain't got to be your friend either. Nah, bro, it's chill, bro. True, man. I'm not like that, bro. Nah. And then 20 years later, here you go. I'm salty about that shit, goddammit. You was supposed to be my homeboy because I wouldn't have done that to you. Straight up, dog. I'd have told my mama, look, man, stop playing with my partner, bro, for real, man. Nah, dog, this is crazy. Man, a matter of fact, I used to have a crush on this Hispanic girl that I went to high school with, dog. She lived in an all-black neighborhood, dog. Her mama told her she couldn't fuck with me because I'm black. Still hit. Excuse me.
The stupid Latino think he's white and never gonna accept you.
You are not the exception. And you think you're one of them, you fool. Your brown eyes will never be blue. Your brown skin will never be white. They'll use you until they don't need you, and then they'll spit you out. Have you not realized that yet? Malcolm X once said, who taught you to hate yourself?
Yep.
And I echo his consciousness. Who taught you to hate your own kind? This country was built on slavery and genocide of those forgotten. This is why Native Americans are getting detained, because they can't distinguish between us. We are native to this land, and yet they called it virgin lands. We never crossed the border. They created the border crossed us. Uprooted, forcefully transferred, lynched. Oh wait, you weren't taught that? Isn't that a plus? Indoctrinating you in schools to never question but to memorize what they wanted you to. And now our children in cages exploited and injured at meat factories while you pray in pews. Is that what your Jesus wanted? Is this what you pray for on Sundays? If so, then you're not a real Christian, because Jesus was a person of color and a true socialist. And if you don't believe me, read the Bible, or are going to pick which part fits your narrative. This is not about hating others. This is about why you hate yourself, because you reflect what you show in the world. We are the prayers of our abuelas whispered under their breath. We are the tongues you try to cut. We are the stories you try to bury. We are the mestizos and mulattos you can't get rid of. How did the hoarders of wealth convince you that it's hard-working people that are the infection? Never forget that we are the heartbeat. And I refuse to continue to be fed white meat. Que viva la revolución.
No matter how much
bro,
you kick,
I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I ain't never seen no shit like that, dog. That sound like a real civil rights movement speech just now. I ain't never seen that before. Shout out to her, dog. She gets it.
Whiteness, you would never be white. And this is the funny thing about Latinos, because they equate white skin or light skin to being white in America. And for white people in America, it doesn't work like that.
Spanish. You all right about that? Oh, good. We don't need an interpreter for this one. Quiero darle las gracias. I think I'm a good interpreter. You'll find out in a second. But
You see how excited he was to show off his Spanish? Like he's adding something culturally to the table and almost saying like, look, we can do two things at the same time. And this is the response he got from Pete Hegseth.
Mr. President, I only speak American.
That's the most redneck
That's that good
shit
old
you gonna hear.
racism I enjoy. Mr. President, I only speak American. Meaning that what he's speaking and who he is not American. That's what that is insinuating. For those of you who can't, connect the dots.
Yeah, because guess what? He could have just been like, I only speak English. He made sure that he said American because I'm a real American and you're not. Stay in your place. That's what he said.
Us as Latinos, I've noticed that we're willing to accept white people in our family, but not black people. Most of the time, we prefer white people over black people.
Yep.
Really, any other nation more than a black person. What I mean is, a mother's daughter has a white boyfriend. They would happily welcome him more than if she had a black boyfriend.
Yep.
Most of the time, there's a stereotype within the Hispanic household about black people, right? That they're criminals, they're gang members, they're violent, they're someone you should fear. When really, we should look at white people that way, because white people are the ones who actually are harming us right now. Yes, they're Hispanics who are in those ICE trucks, ICE vans, but they have been put in place by the oppressor. The same people who descend from the people who took your land, put your forefathers in slave ships, stole your identity, gave you the terms Latino, Hispanic. The people who descend from those people, they're oppressing you today.
Somebody told me that there's a reason why Spanish people who are from Spain are called Spaniards. And there's a reason why the people who, share his ancestry are called Hispanics, because they're saying the his means belonging, means possessive, means you're my Spanish person, as in you belong to me. Don't know the validity of that. Didn't really fact check it. It's really not my fight, but it's crazy.
I want you to meet my boyfriend. ¿Es un negro o es dominicano? Es negro. No! No negro! No negro! Fuck you, nigga! Fuck you, fat nigga!
Somebody has to say this, so I'm gonna go ahead and piss off the right people today, okay? Immigrants, let me talk to you like somebody who actually cares about you surviving in this country with your dignity intact. When you come to America, do not climb in bed with white supremacy. Don't let this country whisper in your ear that black Americans are the people that you shouldn't trust. That is the oldest lie in the playbook. They hand that lie out at the airport with a complimentary mint. Cause I'm gonna tell you something. Nobody knows America like black Americans. Nobody. We got a PhD, an honorary doctorate, and a lifetime membership to this country is racist as hell university. Mm-hmm. Black folks know the curriculum front to back. Cause if you don't know it, America has two kinds of racists. Now you got the loud and proud ones who walk around like a broken fire alarm.
They the stupid
Then
ones.
You got the covert ones, the sneaky ones,
yep.
The ones who slither around like a snake in church shoes.
The ones that perform, grotesque and inhumane experiments on black people. Those are the smart racists. The dumb ones are the ones walking around with MAGA hats and shit on, saying, hey, bro, they're chimping out. That's the low IQ ones, man. You ain't really even got to be afraid of them. We beat the shit out of y'all. It's the ones who smile in your face and call the police on you after the conversation over. The covert ones. That's the ones that you got to watch out. Those are the dangerous ones. You loud and proud, Senor Nick Fuentes white folks. Ain't nobody scared of y'all. We will beat the dog shit out of you. I'm talking about fuck you up bad. It's you people who we can't tell that be racist.
Smile in your face while they sabotage your job application or promotion. Simply because you're not white. And here's where some immigrants mess up. Y'all come here to America and you assimilate instead of integrating. You bleach your culture, your language, your food, your customs. You think if you become white adjacent, they're going to pull you into the VIP section of whiteness, but that's not going to happen.
Bro, imagine being privileged enough to have a second language and then throwing it all away because you want to be white so bad. I would never. What? What I look like? I wish I spoke a second language so that I could talk shit about them to their face with my peers. What? Man, a whole bunch of MAGA people walk in and I speak a second language. Boy, we in there talking shit. We gonna do it so crazy to the point where they gonna be like, are y'all talking about us? Hell yeah. You want me to translate what I just said? All right, now. Watch yourself.
See, that club has a velvet rope and your name is not on the list. You're still brown. You're still non-white. So whether you're Indian, and that's from India, Somalia, Chinese, Korean, Egyptian, Filipino, Caribbean, Latino, all of it. They don't care what country you came from. They only care about the color. Now see, if you're smart when you come here, you'll integrate. You'll keep your culture. You keep your identity. You'll stand with the people that actually know how the system works. And yes, you should be working to shut down racism because it doesn't help anybody. But instead, you help it stay alive because you think that close proximity to whiteness is somehow going to save you. It's not. I need you to stop thinking that assimilation is a safety deposit box. Not in America. It's not saving you from racism. You can speak English without an accent and people will still treat you like you stole something. And while you're over here capping for the system, let me remind you of something. Guess who ain't getting deported? My black American ass. You can speak English without an accent and people will still treat you like you stole something.
That part right there. Got the perfect video to prove a point. If they don't like you, they don't like you. No matter how articulate you are, no matter how smart you are, how well spoken you are, how well behaved you are. If they don't like you because you're not white, then they just don't like you because you're not white, bro. I don't give a shit. And I'm about to show you.
We should be able to calmly, civilly discuss stuff.
Oh, excuse me. I thought you didn't want to be on camera.
That's not what I said, actually.
Now, this is a black woman who I consider someone who talks white. She has a white accent. It's not that she's speaking articulate. She sounds like she grew up with white people her whole life. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm sorry if your parents put you through that. That's on you. That don't mean that me and you ain't gonna be cool, tight. As long as you ain't no raccoon, I don't give a damn how you speak. If you black, you black. I know some black people that talk just like this and they will ride for black people, dog. Real talk. But listen.
Okay, what's your problem?
What's your problem, bitch?
I'm doing an interview.
Do you believe in freedom?
It's not a good look.
You're not a
you.
journalist.
What's the definition of a journalist?
I care so much what you think is a good look for me.
What's the definition of a journalist?
I'm not speaking with you.
Okay, why are you blocking our camera then? Do you like attention?
Wants you here. Because no one wants you here.
I'm in the middle of an interview. Thank you.
It's a sickness, it's an illness, a disease.
I'm here doing an interview.
Where's your press pass?
Does she want to be
Nobody's asked me officially to leave. You don't know what the definition of a journalist is.
Do you believe in freedom of speech? How about bodily autonomy? Do you believe my body, my choice? Okay, well then, that's interesting. Here we go. Obstructing free speech. This is it. They want to prevent.
I wish this black woman would have popped the shit out of her when she called her a bitch.
Speech is what's going on here.
Okay. It's the typical, it's very fascist-like, and it's funny to shut down just a simple, you were just talking about. It is. You guys are like allergic to, I don't know.
Like if you never seen this black woman and you heard her on the phone, you would assume she was white, bro. She's the safest of safest black people that you could come across. Nothing violent looking on her, nothing aggressive, threatening. She is the safest of safest that you can be when you're black, bro. And she still don't like you just because you're black. It's crazy. I just need some Spanish people to understand that, bro.
And while you're over here capping for the system, let me remind you of something. Guess who ain't getting deported? My black American ass.
Some people aren't becoming white. They're trying to survive a system that told them that black is on the bottom, and that choice is breaking alliances that were never supposed to break. Let's talk about something that's very uncomfortable. There's a growing number of Latinos in America claiming white identity, not just culturally, but politically. Now, on the surface, it looks like assimilation, but underneath, It's something much deeper. It's fear. Historically, colonial systems taught one brutal lesson. The closer you are to whiteness, the safer you are. That didn't disappear. It evolved. So now you have people who are mixed, indigenous, African, and European, trying to distance themselves from blackness to climb a social ladder that was never built for them in the first place. That's not what you call power. That is survival behavior. But here's where it turns into damage, because once you start identifying with proximity to power, you also start to defend that power, even when it harms people who look like you.
Protect this
That's
brother.
where the tension comes in with black Americans. Because the same civil rights fights that open doors for black people also open those same goddamn doors for Latinos. Voting rights, workplace protections, education access, that wasn't separate. That was a shared struggle. But today, some people are being pulled into a different mindset. If I separate myself from blackness, maybe I won't be treated like them. And that's the psychological trap. Because systems don't reward you for proximity forever. They use you until they don't. And we've seen this before. Groups get accepted temporarily, then pushed right back whenever it's politically convenient.
Yep.
So what looks like alignment right now is actually a fragile position built on fear and identity insecurity. You cannot outrun the system by becoming closer to it. You can either change it or it eventually turns on you too.
Every time I see... Yep. Well, guys, that's the end of the video. I'm going to get at y'all on the next one. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope you learned something, man. And don't forget to... You heard me.
Hype me up. Hype me up.